welcome back to the Lips Reaction. I am Lips. We are watching Season 7, Episode 4 of The Walking Dead. We just watched Season 7, Episode 3 on Tuesday, and it was, the more I reflect on that episode specifically, oh man, I just have this, somebody made me laugh because they said they love how conflicted I get, and I do. I think there's definitely times when my bias comes in and it makes it a little harder to really get on board with the other POV that they're like want me to understand. But the Dwight of it all, though I still have a bit of an issue with kind of how prickly he is. Because I think it's like, maybe, but I say that, but then deep down I'm like, yeah, but if you had decided that this was the only thing that you could do, that you wanted to keep living, this was your compromise, you keep living like this, at least then you know that the person you love, his wife, is being taken care of, hopefully. Being taken care of by Negan, who really knows what that means, right? You know that she's alive and she's safe, and this is what you guys had agreed on, I guess. So I know that, so I guess I'm putting him in a bucket where it's like he has to kind of fully live it, because if he doesn't fully embrace it, then he'll be like the man he shot on the road, and he'll realize that he's not living. And I feel for that. I feel for it because ever since I edited Season 7, Episode 1, when I was editing that, I've talked about this a few times, the amount of manipulation our group was going through is deeply, deeply traumatic. And it works. I mean, this is I don't want to say a tale as old as time. This isn't a Disney song. But it is like, this feels like they took a script for like classic, there's got to be a deeper word than manipulation, because yes, it's manipulation through fear and whatnot, but it is like so scary. And it works. And like, how does he just, there's a sick and twisted part of me that wishes I could see the day one Negan, because how did he get all the way here? It's similar to like the governor, I guess that kind of is where I've like put it. The governor had certain tendencies already within him, and there are always people in the world who will see an opportunity and take it. So perhaps he just, I don't know, perhaps he'd just been brewing on this kind of stuff for a while. So, but I like seeing a villain's point of view, because I think it makes the story richer. And I think that's something that I really enjoy about this show, and something that does make it better, and something that keeps me invested, because there are times, there's certain shows now, and don't get me wrong on this, because Peaky Blinders is my favorite show. I don't really know if they ever gave us other POVs. Tommy Shelby could do some pretty bad stuff. It didn't bother me. I didn't ever really care if he was being bad or evil, because I understood because I felt like his bigger goal in life was not to be that. So I just would whatever, he did that. Okay, well, that's unfortunate for that person, but they crossed him. They should know not to mess with Tommy Shelby like that. But when it comes to this group, I enjoy the experience in a whole different way, because I'm not just kind of excusing every little thing they do. And it does create a different experience. Though different does not mean better or worse. I think the experience that I had with Peaky Blinders was the experience I needed to have while watching that show. It's my comfort show. And then The Walking Dead, I'm invested in a different way, right? Like, Peaky Blinders, I was just like, early on in that experience, I was like, they're gonna do bad things, and I'm just gonna roll with it. Like, this is a gangster show. Whereas The Walking Dead, I'm like, I want my people to hold on to the humanity that they still have. You know, I want to see them do what they need to survive, but then I don't want to see them drown in the darkness of some of the things they need to do to survive. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit different. I've just been reflecting on that a little bit as I've been finishing the edits of Peaky Blinders, which I finished watching that show ages ago. But let's get into season 7, episode 4 of The Walking Dead. You know the deal. Full-length reactions on Patreon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have a hype the video. You know? Do all the things. Do all the things you want to do, and I will see you in the reaction. Oh. There once was a time we felt we could hang it up. Oh, wait, that's a big old gun, girl. She's trying to be really quiet. Oh. Why so sneaky, Michonne? This feels dangerous. What a cool shot, though. Judith is getting so big.
Eugene.
Yeah?
Open the gate.
Going out to see if we can find anything for when they come. You want to help?
For when they win. Ugh.
I don't believe I'd be up to that.
Oh,
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, damn.
I'm repairing this portable audio system for them. I'm dealing with uncertainties, and I'm doing my part to give them what they want.
Okay. Are they already here to get their loot? Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's unsettling.
Little pig, let me in.
Damn it. Also, I found out he's Denny Duquette in Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, that explains everything.
Well,
Who are you?
oh, you better be joking.
Spencer.
Negan, Lucille, I know I had to make a pretty strong first impression.
Why would you say that? Like, surely he knows. I'm not fucking around with Negan, I'll tell you that.
Do not make me have to ask.
You said a week. You're early.
I missed you.
Okay.
Oh, Rick, come on out here. Watch this. Calling it.
Okay.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, everybody.
Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I'm scared.
Big day.
Daryl. They brought him?
You see that? What I just did? That is some service. I mean, we almost get turned away at the gate. Do I get mad? Do I throw a fit? Do I bash some ginger's dome in?
Right.
I just take care of one of these dead pricks that could have killed one of y'all. Service. Hold this.
He has so much fun. It's kind of... That's so fucked up. Hold the murder weapon. Hold the murder weapon that I used to murder 2 people that you loved. The trauma just keeps on coming. But what is it about Negan? I should be sick to my stomach more. And sometimes I am. Sometimes I get little flashes. I think maybe it's like a self-preservation technique when you see something that traumatic, even though like it's just a TV show, like that was really traumatic. So then I think maybe I have like some not disassociation, but just
Hot
I don't know.
diggity dog. This place is magnificent. Yes, sir. I do believe you are gonna have plenty to offer up.
And we can't do anything.
Carol, hey.
No.
Yikes.
He's the help. You don't look at him, you don't talk to him, and I don't make you chop anything off of him.
That's why they brought him. Right, okay. Low.
Same goes for everyone.
Sinister music. Oh, look at the way she's breathing.
Right.
Oh, Rosita. Love her. What do you think about that, Negan?
A lot of suspense there. I don't think she even knew how much.
What?
Put aside half the supplies.
No, Rick. No, you don't decide what we take. I do.
That seems like a different deal than he has with other people.
You heard the man. Move out!
Why does she seem like a baddie that I want to get to know and like?
They're just gonna search the house a bit. Keep the process moving. All right. You gonna show me around or not?
That guy seems very confused. Did we not tell all of Alexandria what was going on? Surely we did. But it would be hard to understand how brutal.
Rosita!
No.
Where are you going with your friend here?
We were just heading
You know
out to-
what? I don't care.
Okay. What? Alright, well, screw us. Our weapons? That doesn't seem quite smart, because don't you need us to procure more for you? And if we die, isn't that bad for you?
Now that that's all settled, I got a job for you. Go get me Daryl's bike.
It ain't here.
We both know you know where it is.
We do know where it is. It's on the train tracks still, where Denise died. Come on!
Now you're good to go. So go.
You can tell that she's beaten down, but she still has fight in her. At least she has Spencer. Okay.
Don't
Dwight?
take too long.
Hey, Dwight. Fuck you. Are they trying to undo any sort of empathy that I have for that fucker? Missed. I guess we don't really often see her use a long range weapon like that. Damn it. But we can't. The dead get to everything first. Or so it feels like.
See this? This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Okay, Negan.
We really are reasonable people once you get to know us.
Once you've beat us into submission, right.
Oh.
They're taking so much. Was that Tara's soda?
Well. What do we have here?
Good
I got my fingers
question.
crossed for a little freaky deaky.
Kill people.
Jesus.
Rick.
Shit. I would not have messed with that guy.
You would have.
But that's not you anymore, is it? Nope. I really gotta shave this shit.
Then shave it, bitch.
Whatever happened to that sick girl? That seemed like a hell of a stressful night for her. The way she was carrying on, she was married to number 2, right? Careful how you're looking at me, Rick.
Yeah.
Right after their husbands go, they are just empty inside. But usually not for long.
Because you fill them up?
Where is she?
You let them tickle your balls?
Do you care to pay your respects?
Holy crap!
Holy indeed.
You are creepy as shit, sneaking up on me wearing that collar with that freaky ass smile.
My apologies.
Oh.
I'm Father Gabriel.
She didn't make it.
No shot.
Damn tragedy.
No shot.
That's what this is.
I don't believe it.
Well, this must really suck for you guys. Number one, that was on me. No choice there. Lessons had to be learned. But number two, that didn't need to happen. Daryl there, he forced my hand.
They are lying. That's why Gabriel's hands are sweaty.
I was gonna ask her to come back with me. Oh, I know what you're thinking. How could I have a shot? Guy that just bashed her husband's head in. You'd be surprised. Boy, people, they...
Hello? Uh-oh. 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 Also, I wouldn't be surprised because you would just manipulate the shit out of them and terrify them into submission. That's
Put
not...
some back, or the next one goes in you.
Carl.
What do you think happens next?
You die.
Oh, Carl.
Put it down.
No. He's taking all of our medicine. They said only half our stuff. You should go before you find out how dangerous we all are.
Well, pardon me, young man, and excuse the shit out of my goddamn French, but did you just threaten me?
A little bit he did.
But I can't have it. Not him, not me.
Just put it down.
Don't be rude, Rick. We are having a conversation here.
Somebody's gonna die for this.
Where were we? Oh, yeah. Your giant man-sized balls.
Shit.
Listen, I like you. So I don't want to go hard proving a point here. And half is what I say it is. Do you want me to prove how serious? Again?
Kind of shocked he's not just gonna prove it anyway. Feels like he's going easy on us. That doesn't really make any sense.
Rick, this whole thing reminds me that you have a lot of guns. And as this little emotional outburst has made crystal clear, I can't allow that.
Yep. Carl! His lovely
They're all
little
mine
attitude is a strength. But right now it's a fucking weakness!
Where are my guns?
We're lucky no one died, but also it a little bit pisses me off that Negan went easy on us there, because what do you mean Carl gets to act like that and nobody, like, I don't know.
Figured you were coming.
Show them where the guns are, Olivia.
You run the show in here?
I just keep track of it all. The rations, the guns.
Smart.
I guess us losing our guns is punishment.
I just want to point out to you that I'm not taking a scrap of your food.
Slim pickings in here.
Wow, thank you.
Notice
benevolent
that you got a fat
overlord.
lady in charge of keeping track of rations, can't I?
You starve to death?
I don't get shit. So for now, you get to keep all the food. How about that?
Thank you.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, Rick. How about a thank you? You think that might be in order, or is that too much to ask?
It's a little too much to ask, but you shit in my scrambled eggs.
Are you cooperating?
What's it look like?
Oh, I know what it looks like. But what I really want to know is if we're gonna find all the guns back there, or if maybe you got a few just waiting for their moment.
We definitely have a few just waiting for their moment.
They're all in there. To the best of my knowledge.
I am counting on that, Rick.
Does he know? Maggie probably told him. Because I remember Maggie saying, and we'll hide some around where they can't find them.
Still here.
It's traumatic being back here. Holy.
You saw how many of them are there today. It's over. This is our life now. This is where Rick got us.
Whoa. Spencer. Whoa.
Maybe if Rick thought it through, it would have been different.
There are definitely things that could have been different, but you can't blame what Negan is doing.
People might still be with us.
Maybe we wouldn't have lost either of them. You're right. But I still don't.
This is where we are. We just gotta learn to live with it. Rosita!
Respectfully, I don't think we need to have our situation explained to us in such a manner, but
Let's see if you've been taking care of my guns.
oh my god. Shit.
Well, I do believe Lucille's getting a little jealous. Well, holy smoke!
That sucks.
Guns in the armory, guns they had her on the walls. They're short.
Fuck!
Is that true?
We had some people leave town. Those guns probably went with.
So Olivia sucks at her job.
The inventory's correct.
Good, but not so good, too.
Shit.
Well, this shows that someone's not on board, and I can't have that.
I know. That's why I'm scared.
I don't enjoy killing women. Men, I can waste them all the live long. But at the end of the day, Olivia, my dear, this was your responsibility.
Look, we can work this out.
Oh, yes, we can.
Oh.
It's your job. And you screwed up.
Where are they?
That shit is life and death.
Fuck.
I thought about hiding some of the guns. I could bury some out there. Maybe we don't touch them for years.
Wait, why do we have Lucille?
What if we run into them when we have those guns on us? One of us dies. Maybe more than that, maybe a lot more.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many bullets we have. If it isn't enough, they win. It's that black and white. If we don't find them, they're gonna kill Olivia.
Why do they care? 2 guns aren't a threat to them. But those guns could help protect us from whatever else is out there.
Yeah. No, I know. It's about the message.
We give them what they want, and we live in peace.
Those two? Aaron and...
Now's not the time.
Oh.
How are we gonna get out of this, Rick?
There is no way out of this. Let me put this to all of you as clearly as I can. I'm not in charge anymore.
Yeah. You want someone to
Negan is.
blame?
Now who has the guns?
Sure. Blame Rick, but...
Not everyone's here.
Huh? Michonne isn't here. Rosita. But he took the guns off of Rosita.
Rosita! Where are you?
Shit, Spencer. Oh, God. Honestly? Oh! Right. Like, she can loot them, right? That's good. But then also just a sense of feeling in control for half a second.
Rosita! So that's why you're out here?
They killed Denise. That asshole back there took our guns because he's gonna take all our guns. What are you gonna do, tell them?
Damn. Trouble in paradise? I mean...
This is not our life.
Hell yeah. Okay, Spencer. It's fine. You'll come around or you won't, but I'm Team Rosita till the cows come home.
We'll get through today. Then we'll find a way to go forward. How to beat this.
There is no beating this.
Yes, there is. Somehow.
Somehow.
I have faith in us. I have faith in you.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
You're my friend. It wasn't always that way.
No, it wasn't.
What you did with Graves, it was quick thinking. Thank you.
It was nice digging a grave I knew would stay empty.
Oh, thank you for circling back to that.
We searched the house. Rosita's. There's nothing.
If they were anywhere, they'd be here. Spencer's done this kind of thing before.
Spencer. He's got a whole stash of shit down there. It's a nice... There they are. There they are. He almost got someone killed.
Balloons? You going to a party, little girl?
Can I keep them, please? It's just...
Oh, the balloons.
Let me keep them.
Say please again, little girl.
Shit.
Please.
One more time.
Ew. She's a child?
Please.
Be careful, little girl.
Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. And everyone's just looking for Rick to have answers. And I feel so bad for him. Like, how can he have answers?
Well, would you look at that? They were here after all. Funny how a little holy shit, somebody's gonna die lights a fire under everybody's
That
ass.
sucks, because it makes us look incompetent and like fucking liars.
See, you need to get everybody on board. Everybody. We just go right back to square one.
Yep. Yep, I got you. I hear you.
Hell of a place you got here, Rick.
Mommy got dinner. Oh, shit.
Please, can you just give me a second?
Fuck, I hope she doesn't have her guns on her or her sword or anything. Why are we still holding Lucille?
He had me hold it. I need the rifle.
What?
Rick,
I know it's in the bag.
Rick, he doesn't know she has that.
What you doing out there?
What am I doing out there?
You're practicing.
Oh.
If you keep it and they find it, someone dies. I'm not losing you or Carl or anyone else. I'm not losing anyone else.
It's for the best that Carol left. She would have offed herself if she was in this situation. She couldn't have done it.
This one never came inside. We kept it near the blind.
This is something to build a relationship on. Good for you, Rick.
Okay.
This is reading the room and getting the message.
Sure is. Well, we had to make up for that space that Spencer put us in.
Now that you know we can follow your rules,
Yes.
I'd like to ask you if Daryl could stay.
Not happening.
Shit.
Maybe Daryl can plead his case. Maybe Daryl can sway me. Daryl? Earn from me. Because we're coming back soon. If you don't have something interesting for us, somebody's gonna die.
How are we gonna get you anything interesting without guns?
All right. Grab that deer. It's getting late.
Fuck. This
I'll take
sucks.
Well, Zita, got a little thank you.
Thank you, I guess.
Took all your guns, most of your beds.
Our beds?
Did you find anything else out there?
Just your dead friends.
Daryl.
You can have it back. Just say the word.
That's why they wanted it right now. They might break Daryl down, but it's not gonna be easy.
So nobody died. And you know what I think? I think you and I, we refined our understanding. You want me to go?
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Then just say those two magical words.
Thank you.
Don't be ridiculous. Thank you.
Stop. Stop close up on that little grin of his. This is traumatic.
You need our help.
No, we don't.
Davy, hand me that candlestick over there.
We do. We don't have any guns.
Watch my form.
Okay. Oh. Rick, I see that look in your eyes. I see that grip on the bat. I wouldn't do it. You'll die before that bat is even up in the air. Oh, Rick, baby.
Yep. Win-win. How careless of me.
Lucille.
You didn't think I was gonna leave Lucille, did you?
Actually, I think you might from a manipulation standpoint.
In case you haven't caught on, I just slid my dick down your throat.
Oh.
And you thanked me for it.
Nope. I think we're all caught up. I think we fully know and trust. You just created a world of trouble for Rick because everybody hates Rick right now, it seems. No one trusts him. They're all disappointed in him. They blame him for getting us here. They probably think this is pathetic of him. They don't get it. The ones who weren't there, they can't fully grasp it. Oh, stop! He doesn't want to lose anyone else, and if he does anything, mercy for the lost, vengeance for the plunderers. Fuck, dude.
We took the guns you had in your house. There were 2 missing from the inventory. They were gonna kill Olivia. You went into my house? We're gonna kill Olivia.
He doesn't even care.
I did it myself, but the food and liquor.
That's
'Cause
community
you're small,
shit.
Spencer, you're weak. You got lucky with the walls. You got lucky with us.
Oh, he might be a little weak. He is a little weak-minded.
We should have made a deal with them when we could have.
What kind of deal, Spencer?
Yeah, we're so lucky. You've led us all to the promised land. Isn't that right, Rick?
Oh my God. Give me back Lucille,
I guess
Negan.
Glenn and Abraham were lucky too.
Don't do it, Rick. Wait, don't do it.
You say anything like that again to me, I'll break your jaw, knock your teeth out. You understand? Say yes.
Oh, very Negan of you. Oh, very Negan of you. Oh, God. Oh. Spencer, you are a brat. This is what I'm afraid Carl will grow up into.
You had guns? Why didn't you tell me after I...
Because I didn't trust Rick.
I guess what? I don't trust you.
Worried about him being in charge.
Oh my God. What would you do differently, honey?
But you were right. This doesn't have to be our life.
So you're gonna turn on Rick? Rick is not... He's gonna try to overthrow Rick. Okay. Overthrow Rick. You're just gonna get people killed. I mean, that's all well and good, but we don't have bullets for it, right? They took all our beds. I mean, that is like, that's torture. They're taking away our comforts. But most of us we've been in worse. We still have walls. We still have a house. We still have power. People see him as weak. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Michonne.
They took our mattresses. Most of them.
That rifle was one of theirs from the outpost. They didn't have a list. Could have hit more.
Did you?
Oh. I don't think he should know this. I don't think he should know about the hidden guns. I want them to be okay.
No.
Thank you. Okay. Because she knows about them, right? I can't remember who Maggie told. I feel like it was Glenn there, and I can't remember who else.
Everything we have, we got from fighting.
I made the choice. There aren't enough of us. It's about numbers.
There's the hilltop.
And the hilltop, they're not fighters.
We play by their rules, and we get some kind of life.
What kind of a life?
I had a friend.
Good question.
He got Lori and Carl to safety right after it all started.
I just got chills.
Him and Lori, they were together. I know Judith isn't mine.
Oh.
I love her. Yeah. She's my daughter, but she isn't mine. I had to accept that so I could keep her alive. I'll die before she does, and I hope that's a long time from now. This is how we live now. I had to accept that too so I could keep everyone else alive.
It's not your fault when people die.
Not always, but sometimes it is.
Sometimes there are things we can do differently. Not always. Oh. She doesn't have to accept it fully. But... Oh. She loves him. And they've got to find a way to work together and work through it. Wait, she still has a bag. What? 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 A fire? The mattresses. Oh my God. Yep. Hello?
Make me a bullet.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I've got a lot to say, okay? Buckle up. Well, we'll see what happens. I feel like I have a lot to say, and I don't know if my brain will be able to keep track of it all. How do you guys feel about Carl shooting the gun and Negan doing no consequences? I'm of a couple mindsets about it. One, I'm like, maybe Negan just likes that kind of energy. Like, maybe there's an in there. Like, maybe there is kind of a... Maybe he respects that kind of hubris or something. I don't know. In the moment, like, obviously I don't want anyone to get hurt, but something that I appreciate about Negan is that he's terrifying. And he's a man of his word, so he says. So why is Carl allowed to shoot a gun at one of his men and nothing happened? Is it just plot armor? Is that just kind of like, I mean, obviously if this is like something that kind of comes out down the road, then don't answer it, but like, it felt in that moment like an out of character decision. Is it because Carl's a kid? I don't know. I kind of don't like it because I think it's I think something that is good for the group or the story, maybe not good for the group, but I do think, and it sucks, and I think it is something that it's kind of makes watching the episodes uncomfortable in a fascinating way. Not uncomfortable in a bad way, not uncomfortable in an I don't want to show up way, but like there's very little hope. There's very little hope. They are taking us on the journey. If we are not in the same mindset as Rick, we are sure as hell gonna get there. Maybe not everyone, right? Maybe some people are, maybe not, but usually for me, the way that I experience stories, I'm gonna be right in there, and I want to be right in there with them. I want to kind of be broken down. Now, obviously, I was like, who is this actor that plays Negan the other day? I looked it up. He's Danny Duquette from Grey's Anatomy. And Izzy was not my favorite character in that show, but gosh darn it, did I get her falling in love with him. He's a sweetie pie in that show. Like, oh my gosh. So I really, I don't know. So there's an out of immersion element with Negan for me. It's from time to time, which I don't mind. I don't mind because I kind of need that from a coping mechanism. I kind of need to be able to bring a little bit of lightness and ease into it because it is really dark and we are getting really beaten down and it's hard. And then you see characters like Spencer who just are so frustrating. And I think I also, the mindset of like, this is just our life now. One thing I'm reflecting on there is that Rick says it in one way. And I'm like, I get where he's coming from. Spencer says it in a different way. And I want to punch him in the face. The words they are saying are almost identical. But the way they are saying them is so different. And the reasons why they're saying them feel so different. And I was saying that Rick was being a little Negan-y to Spencer. That's not necessarily true. I think Spencer has proven that he will step out of line, step out of bounds. He doesn't really respect Rick's authority. Never really has. I don't know that he would have really respected anyone's authority. I don't even really know if he respected his mom's authority. She just could, I think she could converse with him in a different way when he crossed boundaries because it was her son. But one thing that I did realize is the reason why sometimes I'm afraid of Carl growing up to be a Spencer, because I think the way that Spencer acts is very anti-community. It is very, like, the reason why this show is so easy to watch, even when we do bad things, the reason why I love this group so much is because they have each other's backs. And a character like Spencer, who refuses to understand the broader picture, the impacts his actions have on everyone, is very frustrating. Because for this to work, his mom's whole thing was having a community. That is what we have. For better or worse, we have a community. But everybody has to do their part. And Spencer doesn't want to do his part because he doesn't trust the authority. He doesn't trust Rick. He blames all of this on Rick. And my fear is that he's going to attack Rick for it, try to kill Rick for it, which, hey, guess what? That doesn't solve any problems. In fact, then Negan will come back in, kill a few people to make a point. But Spencer, there's not an ounce of strength in you to lead a group. Hate to say it. As of right now, I wouldn't follow you into a desert. I wouldn't leave my drink uncovered next to you in a bar. I would bring my drink to the bathroom. Okay, you give uncanny valley vibes. I don't like it, Spencer, okay? I don't actually think Spencer would roofie a drink, but like the point is to say I wouldn't trust him in a manner of authority because I don't think he trusts other people unless they are doing something for him, unless he sees a benefit out of it for him. But we've seen a pretty one-sided aspect of him for the most part. But I mean, the last 2 episodes as a whole have kind of gone over this. I think not necessarily the purpose, but the episode 3 did a really good job of kind of showing us. Well, it's nice that we met Dwight at a point when he was wanting to leave Negan's group. And then he comes back in. And you see this guy who is, yes, maybe resentful, yes, maybe questioning the choices that led him to where he is. But he shows up. He does what Negan wants. He doesn't only do what Negan wants. He tries to impress Negan. You know, he tries to like think about what Negan would want him to do and do it. At least that's how I perceive it. So we've seen, we don't need to know Dwight's every inner feeling to understand what's happening with Dwight right now. We see that then reflected in our group. We see that then reflected in Rick. We see that Negan has this control over people, and it's terrifying and it's scary, and it sucks that Spencer doesn't give a hoot and a holler that he almost got someone killed. He doesn't care at all. And that sucks. That really, really sucks. And I wonder if he would have stood up if he was at that meeting. I wonder. Something I was thinking about in the midst of the episode when they were Edith or Eden. I think I go between the two, and I don't know why I call her both names. I don't know why my brain can't hold on to her name, but you know who I'm talking about. When the guy was holding her balloons and everyone was watching, and it became very apparent to me, there will be something that breaks the group and makes them want to retaliate. Now, I see the looks that people are giving Rick. I see the shrugs. I see the what the fucks. I see the looks back to him to get him to do something. And I feel bad for him. Now, if you go back and you watch the other episode reactions, you'll know that I was harping on Rick while we were getting ourselves into this situation before I even knew what the situation was. I wanted him to ask questions. I didn't want him to roll all up in there and kill people. I very much knew in my toes that there were going to be consequences to the actions. Rick was doing what he thought was best in that moment. Sometimes that is all you can do. Is it bias? Maybe. Do I hold Rick responsible in a way that I think that if Rick would have changed his actions, we wouldn't be under the control of Negan? No. I think at some point or another, Negan would have waltzed in, and Negan would have beat us into submission. Maybe we wouldn't have lost Abraham and Glenn, but we know from what Negan has said that they always kill someone first to make a point. They always kill someone first to make a point. We're lucky we got off as easy as we did after we went in and killed a bunch of their people. We are so lucky we got off easy. Of course, the only thing is if we would have asked questions and we would have realized how big the group is, we could have considered a different change of pace. A different change of action, you know? Spencer's whole, we could have made a deal. Bitch, what deal? This would have always been the deal. Maybe they wouldn't have taken our bets. They might still have, though. Because if they would have walked in, Negan was always going to pinpoint Rick as the leader and was always going to work on whittling down Rick until he didn't look at him with any anger or frustration and just was beat into submission. Now we see a little bit of that fire still in Rick, so hope is not dead. But it does, we are in a really helpless and hopeless situation, and they are really beating that in. And they're not giving us a lot of reprieve. They're really not. And I think, like, isolation, in my opinion, is the most intense form of torture, mental torture you could do to someone. They're not doing that to us because they can't. They're doing it to Daryl, but they're not doing that. They can't. Well, they could isolate all of us, sure. But we still love our people so much that does influence our decisions, and we see that reflected in Daryl. We have each other, and that's why someone like Spencer is so scary to me, because he's not. Take Spencer out of the equation, not a lot changes for us. Spencer doesn't trust us. Spencer doesn't care about being a part of the group or community. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Maybe he will come around. That seems like a really, really big uphill battle to go down. You see a little bit of the fire in people, and I think, and that's where we're going to have to see what happens, because obviously you have Michonne, who she's Rick's right-hand person, right? But even before they got intimate together, they were confidants of each other. And it was beautiful. I loved the way that they worked together. I loved the way that they grew a silent respect for each other. I love the glances at each other to gut check things. I love that. It's something that I really respect, because I feel like if they disagreed, they would not, I think that they would not necessarily go against the other in public. Maybe when they get back to the bedroom, they'll be like, whoa, hey, why did you do that? But that's a private thing, and they will talk about their disagreements in private. They will not open up those holes, those fractures, for people to wiggle their way in and make the fracture bigger in public, and I respect that. At least we haven't seen that a lot, but we might get there, given I think Michonne is very much like seeing that they took the beds just to burn them. She knows that they are working with a very special form of manipulation and torture. Now it has us in, I think that there is a way. The thing is that there are people within Negan's group that probably also want him dead. But there are also people in Negan's group that are so manipulated, and maybe they like it a little. Maybe they like it a lot. That will kill if they see any sort of harm come to Negan. There are definitely people in Negan's group that if Negan were to die, they would no longer continue on the Negan legacy. So, we need to eliminate Negan, would be my perspective. Will that happen? I don't know. I'm hoping it does. He's a special kind of sick and twisted. But they're beating us down. They're beating us down, and we've got to keep our humanity. We've got to see it's dark, but the opportunity to see how people persevere, and when they decide enough is enough. Either enough is enough, it's no longer living, they need to find a way out, or enough is enough, we need to find a way to fight back. Both of those things are so visceral of like how we choose to live day to day in this world that we live in. When do we fight back? When do we decide that enough is enough? You know, I think that the things we hear in this show are not things that we don't hear in the outside world all the time. You know, people just submitting or saying that whatever, this is the people in charge of this world, they're going to do what they're going to do. We don't have any say over it. Well, that's not true. With that attitude, you sure as fuck don't. They took away our guns. They took away our beds. The guns make us weaker. It makes us rely on them more. The beds make us more uncomfortable. They tear us down mentally and physically in a different way. It's very well done torture. It's terrifying, but it's well done torture if that can even be a thing. So I'm terrified, but I am sat. I'll see you on Sunday for episode 5. We continue on the season 7 journey. Also, before I go, huge Gabriel. Love that man. What he did there. And here's what I really appreciate. Something that I think they could have chosen a different line. He said he has faith in us. I love that. Thank you. I also have faith in us, Gabriel. I do. His thinking about digging the grave, making them think. Obviously, I realize Maggie, Sasha, they must be at the hilltop still, because they're not here. So we faked Maggie's death for I don't know what purpose. Probably just to keep her safe. We'll have to see. So I'll see you Sunday for episode 5. Thank you for being here. Talk to you soon.